Welcome back, everyone. For interpretation services in Spanish, Arabic, or Mandarin, follow the instructions on screen. Once again, seating in the front section of the hall is reserved for finalists and student observers only. Teachers, chaperones, and other adult attendees are welcome to take a seat in any other available area. And a reminder, as a courtesy to those around you, please be sure to silence all electronic devices. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our program will begin in just a few moments, so please take your seats and be sure your electronic devices have been silenced. Once again, for those of you who just entered, you can find seats on the far right of the room. Adults, you're welcome to sit in any other seating area towards the rear of the room. Thank you. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin.
Good evening and welcome to the Special Awards Ceremony, part of the 2022 Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. Please welcome back your ISEF host, Barb Baker.
Hello, everyone! Hello! And welcome to the 2022 Regeneron ISEF Special Awards Ceremony! The special awards provide a unique opportunity for academic institutions, corporations, science associations, and other organizations to recognize and encourage achievements by young people in the STEM fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These organizations cover a wide variety of scientific disciplines and are here to celebrate and reward your accomplishments. Tonight, nearly 300 projects will be recognized with awards, prizes, experiential trips, and scholarships. We are so grateful for the support provided by this year's Special Awards organization. To begin the program, I'd like to welcome back the President and CEO of Society for Science, Maya Regeneron.
Good evening, and welcome to the Regeneron ISEF 2022 Special Awards Ceremony. I am thrilled. Yeah? Let's give a round of applause. I am thrilled. I am am thrilled to join you here as we announce the winners of some pretty unbelievable awards being sponsored by top corporate, government, and educational institutions. We have awards in categories ranging from machine learning to mathematics to medicine. In fact, more than 40 organizations will be giving awards and scholarships valued at nearly $7 million. This is the largest ISEF purse for special awards in our history. Come on. We are all tremendously lucky to have these groups giving their time, talent, and treasure to you because they believe in your abilities and intellect. They are excited and inspired by your creativity and your passion for finding solutions to the world's most intractable challenges. I'd like to extend a special thank you to the judges and special award organizations that are making this happen. This is a powerful group. Let's give them a big round of applause. I also want to emphasize that all of you are wonderful and talented. Making it this far is an extraordinary accomplishment, and you are all winners in my book. So thank you, and good luck!
Thank you, Maya. And thanks to the entire team at the Society for the dedicated support you provide to the ISEF community. We have another special guest joining us this evening. Courtesy of the King Abdulaziz and his companion Foundation for Giftedness and Creativity, Dr. Michiro Kaku is one of the most widely known figures in science in the world today. He is an internationally recognized authority in two areas. The first is Einstein's unified field theory, which Dr. Kaku is attempting to complete. The other is to predict trends affecting business, medicine, finance, and our way of life based on the latest research in science. Dr. Kaku is currently a professor of theoretical physics at the City College of New York and CUNY Graduate Center. He graduated from Harvard University and received his PhD in physics from UC Berkeley. He is also an alumnus of the Society's 1963 National Science Fair, known to us today as the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. It is my pleasure to welcome back to ISEF, Dr. Michiro Kaku.
We are here today to celebrate you, because you are the winners. All of you have shown that your enthusiasm, passion for science has shown through. Now let me also say that I do a lot of television, and I get to interview the world's top scientists. And every time I interview these top scientists, I ask them the key question, the most important question of all time. I ask them the question, is there intelligent life on the earth? Well, I was watching the Kardashians on TV last night. And I know that's not where to find intelligence. If you want to find intelligent life, it's here, in this room. We, in this room, have shown our passion, our intelligence, our wisdom. We have shown through all the other TV specials that we see on TV. Now, let me also say that when I was a child, in fact, when I was your age, I was just like you, sitting in that chair, wondering whether my science project has a chance. I was one of the winners of the National Science Fair. But how did it start? It all started when I was 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, the newspapers published a picture that changed my life, changed my entire destiny. That picture was a picture of a man's desk with a book, an unfinished, open book. That's all it was. And the caption of the picture, I'll never forget, said that the greatest scientist of our time could not finish that book. And I said to myself, wow, what could be so hard that a great scientist could not finish it? Why didn't he ask his mother? Why didn't he go to the library? Well, I went to the library, and I found out this man's name. His name was Albert Einstein. And that book was the unfinished theory of everything. An equation 1 inch long that would allow us to, quote, read the mind of God. Well, I was hooked. I said to myself, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Finish that book. So, when I was in high school, I realized that my parents were very poor. In fact, my parents were locked up in a concentration camp during World War II in California. So I realized that my parents didn't have any money. But then I read in the papers there was something called the Science Fair, that young, ambitious kids who are enamored of science can make their mark. So I went to my mom one day, and I said, Mom, can I have permission to build a particle accelerator in the garage? A 2.3 million electron volt betatron particle accelerator in the garage. And my mom said, sure. Why not? And don't forget to take out the garbage. So I went, took out the garbage, and then I went to Westinghouse. I got 400 pounds of transformer steel, 22 miles of copper wire, and I created a betatron particle accelerator in my mom's garage. Finally, it was ready. I closed my eyes, shut my ears, turned on my particle accelerator, and I heard this huge crackling sound as 6 kilowatts of raw energy surged in the capacitor bank. And then I heard this pop, pop, pop sound as I blew out all the fuses in the house. The whole house was plunged in darkness. And my poor mom, she would say to herself, why couldn't I have a son who plays baseball? Maybe if I buy him a basketball. And for God's sake, why can't he find a nice Japanese girlfriend? Well, because of that science fair project, I won grand prize in San Francisco, and then I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico for the National Science Fair. And just like you, I felt that tension, that thrill, knowing that among other young people who also cherish science, and they realize that that is their destiny. So let me say something about science. Some people say that science is just an irrelevant luxury. It's for eggheads. It's not for real people. Why don't you get a job, they say. Let me say something about science. Let's look at a world before science. A few thousand years ago, we didn't have any science at all. And how long did people live for most of human history? For most of human history, we only live between 20 and 30 years of age. We were born, got married, had kids, and then died. Life was a bitch. That's the way it was. But then something happened. Something magical happened 200 years ago. We physicists worked out the laws of thermodynamics, heat. That made it possible to create steam engines, locomotives, factories. The Industrial Revolution, the greatest revolution in human history, was set into motion. The machine age beckoned. And then we physicists worked out the laws of electricity and magnetism. And that gave us motors, generators, light bulbs, radio, television. And then we physicists worked out the quantum theory. And that gave us lasers, transistors, computers, the internet. And now we physicists are working out the laws at the molecular level, which means artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and biotechnology. So in other words, what I'm saying is something very simple. It is science and technology which creates wealth. But that's not what you hear in the newspapers. If you talk to a politician, where does wealth come from? A politician would say, oh, that's easy. Taxes. You tax Peter to pay Paul. But that's a zero-sum game. Somebody wins, somebody loses. That's not where wealth comes from. If you talk to an economist, they say, oh, that's easy. Wealth comes from printing money. You simply print money, and that's where wealth comes from. Well, yes, you can print money until it becomes worthless. I say that wealth comes from science and technology. That's where wealth comes from, and that's what this is all about. The wealth of nations depends upon you and your work. You are the makers of history. You know, I do a lot of traveling. I travel around the world, and everywhere I go, I ask myself a simple question. Why are some nations rich? They have tremendous universities. Everyone seems to have a nice job. In other countries, everyone is poor. Why? Why is it that some nations are rich and some nations are poor? And then I noticed something. In countries that are rich, they have invested in their youth. They have said to themselves, it's the young people who are the future. Let's educate them. Let's make sure that they live up to their promise. Let's make sure that their passion stays with them for the rest of their life. These are the countries that are rich. The countries that are poor, the government couldn't care less about them. Taxes, all they care about. What I'm telling you is something very simple. That the source of wealth of society comes from science and technology. Now, when I travel around the world, I ask myself, which nations understand this? Which countries promote science among their young people? And I'm proud to say that there's one country that surprised me, shocked me, when I began to realize that this country promotes its young people. And that country happens to be Saudi Arabia. They have, as you can see, they have 35 contestants here. This is amazing. So I look at the numbers, right? 35 people here in this room from Saudi Arabia, and then I realized how many people competed for those slots. How many people interviewed, worked, and competed for those slots? 103,000 students competed for these slots. In other words, congratulations. You have proven yourself. And how many of them went to top schools after graduation? Over 700 of these students went on to go to the top universities in the world. This is not an accident. Any nation can do this, but they have to make an investment in young people. They have to say to themselves, it is worth it. Our future is tied to the passions and the innovations of young people. That is the future. And so think about it. Your future is your country's future. Your destiny is your country's destiny. And now let me say another thing. You are among the elite, but you have a responsibility for your fellow countrymen and countrywomen. So you have to be modest. You have to then take into consideration other people's points of view. Let me tell you a story. Over 200 years ago, there was a scientist who thought he knew everything. It was during the French Revolution. There were three gentlemen about to lose their head to the guillotine. One day, there was a lawyer, a priest, and a theoretical physicist about to have their heads chopped off at the guillotine. Well, they put the lawyer's head on the chopping block, and they asked him, do you have any last words? And the lawyer said, yes. He said, the spirit of justice. Justice shall set me free. Well, they put his head on the chopping block. They raised the blade. The blade came down, swish, and stopped right before it hit the neck of the lawyer. The crowd gasped. They'd never seen this before. And the crowd shouted, let him go. Let him go. Today, mercy and justice have arrived. Now let's see about that priest. Well, they put the priest's head on the chopping block, and they asked him, do you have any last words before we cut your head off? And the priest said, yes. A miracle from heaven shall set me free. Well, they put the priest's head in the chopping block. They raised the blade. The blade came down, swoosh, and stopped right before it hit the neck of the priest. Amazing. This time there was dancing in the streets of Paris. People were saying, today, justice has spoken. A miracle has occurred. Let us dance in the streets of Paris today. And then they said, now let's see about that theoretical physicist. So they put the physicist's head on the chopping block. And they asked him, do you have any last words? And the physicist said, yeah, I got some last words. And then he said, I don't know anything about the law, and I know even less about miracles, but I do know one thing. If you look up, you'll see that the rope is stuck on the pulley. And then he said, if you remove the rope, the blade should come down real good. Well, they removed the rope, they removed the blade came down perfectly, and the poor physicist's head came down. What's the lesson here? The lesson here is, don't be a smartass. Realize that you have a duty for your countrymen and countrywomen. And let me just end on one final note. My hero when I was growing up was Albert Einstein. My favorite Einstein story is this. When he was an old man, he was tired of giving the same talk over and over again. So one day his chauffeur came up to him, and the chauffeur said, Professor, I'm really a part-time actor. I've heard you speak so many times, I've memorized it. So why don't we switch places? I will put on a mustache, I will put on a wig, I will be the great Einstein, and you can put on my jacket and be my chauffeur. Well, Einstein loved the joke, so they switched places. This went along famously until one day, a mathematician in the back asked a very difficult question. And Einstein thought, oh, the game is up. But then the chauffeur said, that question is so elementary that even my chauffeur over here can answer it for you. Thank you very much. remember, you are the future. You are the ones who will make other people proud. Thank you very much.
Our thanks to Dr. Kaku and Mohiba for their support. As we prepare to begin the presentations, here's how it will proceed. I will introduce each special award organization and its presenter who will join us on stage. Hunter Hart, Senior Specialist with Society for Science, will represent the organizations who could not be here with us tonight. Winner names for both in-person and virtual finalists will then be announced, along with a brief description of the award. For those in person, when your name is called, please use the ramp to quickly come on stage and remain here until dismissed. You will then be escorted off to the left where official photographs will be taken. Afterward, you may return to your seats. And one vital item for everyone before we get started. Let's all recognize a very special group of people. I'd like to ask all teachers, mentors, parents, and fair organizers to please stand so we may show you how much your support means to these incredible finalists. Thanks to everyone who has supported tonight's finalists on their exceptional journey to becoming a STEM leader. And now, the special award winners of Regeneron ISEF 2022. Let's get started. Our first presentation comes from the Acoustical Society of America. Let's find out more about these awards.
The winner of a third award of $600 is, in the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Henrico, Virginia, Gwyneth Liu. In addition, the student's mentor will be awarded $150. The winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Bangalore, India, Chinmaya Ramasubramanian. In addition, the student school will be awarded $100 and the mentor awarded $250. The winner of a first award of $1,500 is, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Council Bluffs, Iowa, Amara Orr. In addition, the student school will be awarded $200 and the mentor awarded $500.
The purpose of the Acoustical Society of America is to generate, disseminate, and promote the knowledge and practical applications of acoustics. ASA is excited to present awards for the best projects in related fields of acoustics.
Thank you, ASA. Please join me in congratulating our winners as they leave the stage. The Air Force Research Laboratory, on behalf of the United States Air Force, is our next special award organization. We are excited to announce these winners on their behalf.
A first award of $750 in each Regeneron ISEF category is presented to, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Manassas, Virginia, Rania Latif. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from the Woodlands, Texas, Siddhant Patipala. In the category of Biochemistry, from Hillsborough, California, Katie Sun. In the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Corpus Christi, Texas, Cuauhtemoc, Zamora. In the category of biomedical and health sciences, from Tarrytown, New York, Noah Naser. In the category of cellular and molecular biology, from Goshen, Kentucky, Vinasrazani Pendiala. In the category of chemistry, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Stephen Liu. In the category of computational biology and bioinformatics, from Gainesville, Florida, Himal Bamzai Wakul. In the category of earth and environmental sciences, from Rolling Hills Estates, California, Vivian He. In the category of embedded systems, from Denton, Texas, Emily Troutman. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Honolulu, Hawaii, London Choi. In the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Olympia, Washington, Kevin Sen. In the category of environmental engineering, from Lowell, Massachusetts, Kylie Conlon. In the category of mathematics, from the Woodlands, Texas, Sanuja Manaj. In the category of material science, from Gates Mills, Ohio, Destin Koisel. In the category of microbiology, from Plano, Texas, Shreya Bhatt. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Leesburg, Virginia, Rohit Prasanna. In the category of plant sciences, from Harrison, New York, Ariella Blackman. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Poway, California, Rohan Bosworth. In the category of system software, from Glendale, Wisconsin, Thomas Piumetti. In the category of translational medical science, from Alexandria, Virginia, Sohini Banerjee.
The United States Air Force is dedicated to science and technology, focusing on innovative and creative projects with sustainability. USAF selects projects that are directly aligned with their mission.
Let's hear it for all 21 of our winners as they exit the stage. The American Chemical Society is here tonight with our next award. Joining us to present, welcome Associate Professor of Chemistry at Georgia Gwinnett College and American Chemical Society Fellow, Dr. A.J. Molia.
The winner of a fourth award of $1,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from Kiev, Ukraine, Sofia Smovis. The winner of a third award of $2,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from Georgetown, Malaysia, Z.Y. Liu and Alden Kai-Ray Go and Chun Ru Tam. The winner of a second award of $3,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from Worcester, Massachusetts, Maya Sushkin. The winner of a first award of $4,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from Gill, Massachusetts, Sheng Chun Chang.
The American Chemical Society is a self-governed individual membership organization that consists of members at all degree levels and in all fields of chemistry.
Congratulations to all of you. Very well done. The American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics is pleased to present the AIAA Look Up Award. With us on their behalf, please welcome retired Boeing test engineer, technical fellow, and longtime ISEF supporter, Gary Foss.
The winner of a fourth award of $500 is, in the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Leesburg, Virginia, Rabin Joshi. The winner of a third award of $1,000 is, in the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Lawrenceville, Georgia, Jonathan Gutknecht and Joey Gorman. The winner of a second award of $1,500 is, in the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Milton, Massachusetts, Dewey Wang. The winner of a first award of $2,000 is, in the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Olympia, Washington, Kevin Sen.
The American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics is committed to inspiring the next generation of aerospace professionals by recognizing exceptional students at all levels. The AIAA Look Up Award celebrates exceptional high school level research to encourage further study into aerospace.
Thank you, AIAA, for your support of ISEF students. Our next special award comes from the American Mathematical Society, another longtime supporter of ISEF. Now we are pleased to announce the awards on their behalf.
The winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, Lu Heng Wang and Po Kai Yang. The winners of a third award of $500 are, in the category of Mathematics, from North Parramatta, Australia, Edward Garth. In the category of Mathematics, from Louisville, Colorado, Morgan Hollian. In the category of Mathematics, from La Jolla, California, Shirley Xu. In the category of Mathematics, from Allen Park, Michigan, Donald Liveoak. The winners of a second award of $1,000 are, in the category of Mathematics, from Dix Hills, New York, Daniel Salkinder. In the category of Mathematics, from East Amherst, New York, Sophie Xu. The winner of a first award of $2,000 is, in the category of Mathematics, from Pune, India, Sa Chaban.
The American Mathematical Society presents the Carl Manger Award of Excellence to select projects at Regeneron ISEF.
Let's hear it for these extraordinary students as they leave the stage. The American Meteorological Society is pleased to support ISEF with these special awards. Let's find out who our winners are.
The winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, Lu Heng Wang and Po Kai Yang. The winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Berlin, Germany, Eamon Schumann. The winner of a first award of $1,500 is, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Jason Wang.
The American Meteorological Society awards are given to the best Regeneron ISEF exhibits in the area of atmospheric and related sciences.
Thank you, AMS, and congratulations. Next, on behalf of the American Psychological Association, we are pleased to present the following awards.
The winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Wellington, Florida, Sarah Garfield. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Jericho, New York, Natasha Kulvivat. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Bellevue, Washington, Kosha Up at High. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Plantation, Florida, Malcolm Owusu. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Columbia, South Carolina, Megan Pasala. The winner of a second award of $1,000 in the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Kailua Kona, Hawaii, Caroline Klepp. The winner of a first award of $1,500 in the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from the Woodlands, Texas, Siddhant Patipala.
The American Psychological Association is a scientific and professional organization that represents psychology in the United States. The APA is awarding the best Regeneron ISEF projects representing psychological science.
Please join me in congratulating our winners. Now, we welcome the American Statistical Association to present our next special award. Here on their behalf is Associate Professor of Mathematics and Statistics at Weber State University, Dr. Cora Neal.
The winner of a third award of $500 in the category of Translational Medical Science, from Gwalior, India, Rushank Goyal. The winner of a second award of $1,000 In the category of computational biology and bioinformatics, from Irvine, California, Sarah Gomez. The winner of a first award of $1,500 in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Durham, North Carolina, Angela Chen.
The American Statistical Association is a strong supporter of educational programs and meetings that enrich statistical knowledge. The ASA is also an active participant in K-12 education initiatives involving statistics and data science. The ASA Special Awards in Statistics and Data Science are awarded to the top 3 students whose projects demonstrate the best use of statistics and data science.
Let's hear it for the ASA's winners as they leave the stage. Our next special award organization is the Iconic Foundation, and we're pleased to welcome them back to ISEF. Presenting on their behalf, here's Global Research Lead, Ion Horatiu Barbalescu.
The winners of a third award of $1,000 are, in the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Syracuse, New York, Miguel Mathis and Michaela McMullen. The winner of a second award of $1,500 is, in the category of Material Science, from Bucharest, Romania, Luisa Ionescu. The winner of a first award of $2,500 is, in the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Dammam, Saudi Arabia, Abdullah Al-Gamdi.
Arconic Foundation supports ISEF and other Society for Science programs because we share the Society's commitment to rigorous science education and appreciation for its central role in our society.
Our thanks to the Arconic Foundation for their support of science education. Arizona State University is pleased to present our next special award. Joining us from ASU, here's Associate Director of Strategic Recruitment Initiatives, Lindsay Luzania.
The winners of the Arizona State University ISEF scholarships are, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Monte Vista, Colorado, Marissa Martinez. In the category of Biochemistry, from Chandler, Arizona, Nikita Stobolov and Alex Krumov, and Andrei Glukowski. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Boulder, Colorado, Henry Westphal. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Hanoi, Vietnam, Huy Pham and Bao Pham. In the category of Computational Biology and Bioinformatics, from Boulder, Colorado, Daniel Lin. In the category of Chemistry, from Sammamish, Washington, Rishi Hazra. In the category of Chemistry, from Yuma, Arizona, Savannah Boteo. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Mohali, India, Rishika Ghosh. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Tucson, Arizona, Arjun Gupta. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Tucson, Arizona, Nathaniel Vandeloo and Lily Wood. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Redmond, Washington, Druhin Bowal and Arihant Singh. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Honolulu, Hawaii, Ethan Abraham. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Lakewood, Colorado, Wilson Moya. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Honolulu, Hawaii, Landon Choi. In the category of Physics and Astronomy, from Phoenix, Arizona, Yana Surchev. In the category of Physics and Astronomy, from Boulder, Colorado, Natalie Puget. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Gilbert, Arizona, Joshua Sunk. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Honolulu, Hawaii, Avi Gupta. In the category of System Software, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Arun Morphy. In the category of Translational Medical Science, from Honolulu, Hawaii, Athena Mori.
Arizona State University is a new American university promoting excellence in its research and among its students, faculty, and staff, increasing access to its educational resources, and working with communities to positively impact social and economic development.
Thank you to ASU for their support of these outstanding finalists. The Association for Computing Machinery is proud to support ISEF with these special awards. Let's announce the awards.
The winners of a fourth award of $500 are, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Petaling Jaya, Malaysia, Sam Sen Yong and Sheng Qi Yu. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Alexandria, Virginia, Seo-Yong Chun. In the category of System Software, from Mesa, Arizona, Elliot Krasminski. The winner of a third award of $1,500 is, in the category of System Software, from Shanghai, China, Huiye Tang. The winner of a second award of $3,000 is, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Plovdiv, Bulgaria, Radostin Kolakov. The winner of a first award of $4,000 is, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Tallahassee, Florida, Shruti Senthil.
The Association for Computing Machinery is proud to be an SAO participant. Each year, the challenge for ACM's judges has been to narrow down the list of winners since the talents and initiatives are inspiring.
Thank you, ACM, and congratulations to our winners. Next is the Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence. On behalf of AAAI, please welcome doctoral student at College of Computing, Georgia Tech, Mr. Karan Tanaja.
The winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of Environmental Engineering, from Proserpine, Australia, Sam Rogers. The winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of Material Science, from San Ramon, California, Neil Redcar. The winner of a first award of $1,500 is, in the category of Computational Biology and Bioinformatics, from Melbourne, New Jersey, Ryan Park.
AAAI is a scientific society devoted to advancing the scientific understanding of the mechanisms underlying thought and intelligent behavior and their embodiment in machines. AAAI promotes research in and responsible use of artificial intelligence, as well as public understanding of artificial intelligence.
Please join me in congratulating our AAAI winners as they depart the stage. This next series of special awards comes from the Central Intelligence Agency. Let's find out who our winners are.
The winners of a $1,000 first award are, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Fargo, North Dakota, Regan Chambers. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Hedgesville, West Virginia, Abigail Snyder. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Plain City, Utah, Lindley Richards. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Brookings, South Dakota, William Hummel and Aditya Tumala. In the category of Chemistry, from the Woodlands, Texas, Madeline Pusa and Shivani Mundra. In the category of Embedded Systems, from Jacksonville, Florida, Emily and Eric Lee. In the category of Environmental Engineering, from Sammamish, Washington, Vedant Srinivas. In the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Alexandria, Virginia, Irfan Nafi and Eugene Choi and Rafu Kondeka. In the category of Mathematics, from Miami, Florida, Emily Steinberg. In the category of Physics and Astronomy, from Rolling Hills Estates, California, Akash Anand. In the category of Physics and Astronomy, from San Diego, California, Ayush Nayak. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Portland, Oregon, Nikhil Nayak. In the category of system software, from Plano, Texas, Navya Ramakrishnan. In the category of system software, from New Orleans, Louisiana, Dylan Bracey and Joshua Burke. In the category of system software, from Marietta, Georgia, Rohan Kalia. In the category of system software, from San Jose, California, Cheryl Xu.
The Central Intelligence Agency is committed to inspiring and supporting the growth and development of students across the nation in the areas of science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Congratulations to everyone, and our thanks to the Central Intelligence Agency for supporting STEM education. Our next presenting organization is the China Association for Science and Technology. Also known as CAST, they are pleased to honor ISEF students with the following awards.
The winners of a $1,200 award are, in the category of biochemistry, from Honolulu, Hawaii, Jing Wang. In the category of cellular and molecular biology, from Singapore, Brandon Chow and Anselmo Clement Chua. In the category of environmental engineering, from Sydney, Australia, Mac Chow. In the category of environmental engineering, from Graybull, Wyoming, Jose Atilano. In the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Berlin, Germany, Eamon Schumann. In the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Dennis Lee, Turkey, and Samsun, Turkey, Eyüp Tariq Engin and Eyüp Alper Segili. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Wailuku, Hawaii, Anika Ancheta. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Boston, Massachusetts, Ashley Chu. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Troy, Michigan, Timothy Matthew and Kush Parikh. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Omar Abul Hassan.
China Association for Science and Technology is the largest non-governmental organization of scientific and technological professionals in China. Since 1958, CAST has made significant contributions to the prosperity and development of science and technology, to the popularization of science and technology among the public, to the emerging of large numbers of professional talents, and to the overall economic and social development in China.
Thank you to CAST for supporting ISEF students. Drexel University is our next special award organization this evening. Here on their behalf, we are pleased to welcome back Henry Diston and Mickey Diston.
The winners of a full tuition scholarship are, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Austin, Texas, Nathan Elias. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Annapolis, Maryland, Emily Ernst. In the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Austin, Texas, Adele Chia Shin Young. In the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Hubertus, Wisconsin, Aryang Kalubila. In the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, London Fleming.
Drexel is recognized for its focus on experimental learning through cooperative education, its commitment to cutting-edge academic technology, and its growing enterprise of youth-inspired research.
We are grateful to Drexel University for supporting ISEF students with these scholarships. Now, we're pleased to announce the awards on behalf of the Drug, Chemical, and Associated Technologies Association.
The winners of a $1,000 scholarship are, in the category of Cellular and Molecular Biology, from Oviedo, Florida, Anushka Seal. In the category of Chemistry, from Busan, South Korea, Tae-Hoon Kim and Woon-Jin Park and Jun-Song Lee. In the category of Chemistry, from Boca Raton, Florida, Seymour Haight. In the category of Microbiology, from Busan, South Korea, Young-Ho Kim and Sang-Kyun Park and Min-Jae Kim. In the category of Microbiology, from Glendale, Wisconsin, Joyce Esuman.
DCAT is presenting 5 $1,000 awards to projects related to pharmaceuticals and human health.
On behalf of DCAT, congratulations to you all. Our next scholarship awards come from the Florida Institute of Technology. Joining us from FIT undergraduate admissions, welcome Counselor Nick Gailey and Associate Director Yesenia Nall.
The winners of a full tuition presidential scholarship are, in the category of Chemistry, from Oviedo, Florida, Kira Henrich. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Sarasota, Florida, Anja Schwarzbauer. In the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics from West Palm Beach, Florida, Cooper Weisman.
Florida Institute of Technology, located on Florida's Space Coast near the Kennedy Space Center, offers undergraduate and graduate programs in engineering, science, psychology, business, and aeronautics.
We are grateful to FIT for their support of ISEF finalists. Fondazione Bruno Kessler is pleased to present our next special award. Let's find out who our winners are.
The awards to participate in Summer School Web Valley are presented to, in the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Oslo, Norway, Nikolai Semlyansky. In the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Alexandria, Virginia, Irfan Nafi. In the category of Material Science, from San Ramon, California, Neil Redcar. In the category of Microbiology, from Illawong, Australia, Tahilia Matinago. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Givat Brenner, Israel, Noam Samsky. In the category of System Software, from Campinas, Brazil, Lígia Caico Carvajal.
The Bruno Kessler Foundation, known as FBK, is a leading research center in Trento, Italy. FBK's Board of Directors sponsors these awards to join Web Valley Summer School for interdisciplinary scientific research.
Grazie to Fondazione Bruno Kessler, and congratulations to our winners. Our next presenting organization is the IEEE Foundation. Presenting the awards, here's past President Kathy Land.
The winner of a third award of $400 is, in the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Austin, Texas, Adele Xia-Xin-Yong. The winner of a second award of $600 is, in the category of System Software, from Plano, Texas, Navya Ramakrishnan. And the winner of the IEEE Foundation President Scholarship Award of $10,000 is, in the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Berlin, Germany, Amon Schumann.
IEEE is the world's largest professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. Awards honor projects in engineering, computer science, or other related IEEE fields.
Congratulations, and thank you, IEEE. The International Council on Systems Engineering is our next presenting organization. Please welcome INCOSE Fellow, Dr. Regina Griego, to present the awards.
The second place INCOSE Best Use of Systems Engineering Award of $800 is presented to, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Hannon, Canada, Anthony Saccarino. The INCOSE Bill E. Ward Socio-Technical Systems Engineering Award of $1,000 is presented to, in the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Okizu Bell. Both of these winners will also receive a 1-year student membership to INCOSE and free virtual admission to INCOSE's 2022 International Symposium. The INCOSE Best Use of Systems Engineering Award of $1,500 is presented to, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Orlando, Florida, Tiffany Day. This winner will also receive free registration and an exhibitor booth at a future INCOSE symposium.
INCOSE awards the best interdisciplinary project that can produce technologically appropriate solutions to meet societal needs.
Thanks to the International Council on Systems Engineering. Next, we are honored to present the K. Salmunat Memorial Award on behalf of the Salmunat family.
The winner of a first award of $3,000 is, in the category of Embedded Systems, from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, ISEF Koja. In addition, the winner's school will be awarded $1,000.
The K. Somi Yunus Memorial Award for Computer Engineering is presented by the family of Krishnamurthy Somi Yunus, Intel Fellow and Chief Architect, Integrated Platform Research at Intel Labs, USA.
Our thanks to the Salmunat family for their continued support of ISEF students. Our next special award today comes from the King Abdulaziz and his Companion Foundation for Giftedness and Creativity. To present on their behalf, welcome Secretary General Dr. Saud Al-Mahdi, and from King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals in Saudi Arabia, Director of the Center for Advanced Materials, Dr. Ahmad Soror.
The Mohiba Universal Enrichment Program Award and a $200 cash prize is presented to, in the category of Chemistry, from Al Hofaf, Saudi Arabia, Dana Al-Etan. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Jacksonville, Florida, Claire Huang. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Dammam, Saudi Arabia, Abdullah Al-Gamdi. In the category of biomedical engineering, from Bakersfield, California, Hajasal Bra. In the category of material science, from Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, Tahani Ahmed. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Solon, Ohio, Michelle Park. A full scholarship award from King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals and a $400 cash prize is presented to, in the category of chemistry, from Summer Miss Washington, Rishi Hazra. In the category of chemistry, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Stephen Liu. In the category of embedded systems, from Los Alamos, New Mexico, Aaron Phillip and Leonid Yavatsky. In the category of embedded systems, from Upper Arlington, Ohio, Mihai Krisan. In the category of embedded systems, from San Diego, California, Peter Radek. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Auburn, Alabama, Naeem Majuri. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Plano, Texas, Otto Beal. In the category of material science, from Fayetteville, Arkansas, Taksh Patel. In the category of physics and astronomy, from San Diego, California, Ayush Nayak. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Redmond, Washington, Harish Krishnakumar. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Montezuma, New Mexico, Dajun Yuan. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Hannon, Canada, Anthony Saturnino.
The Mohiba Awards spanned STEM areas. Students are recognized for their real-world contributions and science communication skills.
Congratulations to all of our winners. We are pleased to welcome Lawrence Technological University as our next special awards organization. Presenting the awards for Lawrence Tech, here's Senior Admissions Counselor Jane Franco.
A tuition scholarship of $19,650 per year, renewable for up to 4 years, and applicable to any major, is awarded to, in the category of computational biology and bioinformatics, from San Diego, California, and Mark Chaturvedi. In the category of earth and environmental sciences, from Detroit, Michigan, Kiera, Washington. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Saginaw, Michigan, Andrew Wagner. In the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Fairview, Oklahoma, Lexi Suniga. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, Mikul Saravanan.
Lawrence Technological University is a creative university of the future. Students benefit from small class sizes and a hands-on theory and practice STEAM-based education.
Thanks to Lawrence Tech for supporting ISEF students. Missouri University of Science and Technology is with us to present our next award. On behalf of Missouri S&T, welcome Director of Cummer Center for STEM Education, Courtney Jones, Electrical Engineer and co-founder of Metric Make, M.T. Strickland, and Senior Admissions Counselor, Kelly Sharp.
The winners of a Missouri S&T Summer Camp Scholarship of $575 are, in the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Camdenton, Missouri, Carter Smith. In the category of Environmental Engineering, from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, Rachel Cochran. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Bentonville, Arkansas, Anish Likala. The winners of a Missouri S&T non-renewable $500 tuition scholarship are, in the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from the Woodlands, Texas, Siddhant Patipala. In the category of Environmental Engineering, from Tuscumbia, Missouri, Jonah Visser. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Wesleyan, Oregon, Anish Goswami. The winners of a Missouri S&T Summer Camp Scholarship of $575 and a non-renewable $500 tuition scholarship are, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Wentzville, Missouri, Leela Spreadrup. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Salem, Arkansas, Katie Fish.
Missouri University of Science and Technology, a STEM-focused research university of over 7,200 students, offers 101 degrees in 40 areas of study and is among the top universities for return on investment.
Congratulations and thanks to Missouri S&T. Mu Alpha Theta, the National High School and Two-Year College Mathematics Honor Society, is presenting our next award. Joining us tonight, welcome Executive Director of Mu Alpha Theta and longtime ISEF supporter, Dana Wade.
The winners of the second award of $1,000 are, in the category of Mathematics, from Miami, Florida, Emily Steinberg. In the category of Mathematics, from Taipei City, Chinese Taipei, Ming Te Hong and Chai Wai Lu. In the category of Mathematics, from the Woodlands, Texas, Sanucha Manaj. The winners of the first award of $1,500 are, in the category of Mathematics, from Chennai, India, Niranjan Bhaskaran. In the category of Mathematics, from La Jolla, California, Shirley Shu.
Mu Alpha Theta rewards projects displaying challenging, thorough, and creative investigations involving mathematics.
Great job! And our thanks to Mu Alpha Theta. Our next special award comes from the National Anti-Vivisection Society. To present on their behalf, welcome back to ISEF, Senior Manager of Advocacy and Policy, Meredith Blanchard, and Staff Research Assistant, Anna Madsen.
The winner of a third award of $2,500 is, in the category of biochemistry, from Morristown, New Jersey, Maya Bhutani. The winner of a second award of $5,000 is, in the category of behavioral and social sciences, from New York, New York, Arthur Liang. The winner of a first award of $10,000 is, in the category of cellular and molecular biology, from Tucson, Arizona, Saptarshi Malik.
The National Anti-Vivisection Society has been presenting the NAV's Humane Science Award for more than a decade, rewarding students whose projects promote scientific advancement without harming animals.
Thanks to the National Anti-Vivisection Society. Next, we are pleased to be joined by NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. From NOAA's Office of Education, welcome Outreach and Education Coordinator, Becca Lampe.
The NOAA Judges Award of $500 is presented to, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Lee Vining, California, Ellery McQuilkin. In the category of Environmental Engineering, from Mobile, Alabama, Dakota Perry. The NOAA Science Communication Award of $1,000 is presented to, in the category of Environmental Engineering, from Fremont, California, Faye Lynn. The NOAA Taking the Pulse of the Planet first award of $1,500 is presented to, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Erin Kim. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Eliano Juarez.
The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, is an agency that enriches life through science. They work to protect life and property and to conserve and protect natural resources.
Thank you, NOAA, for your support of science education. Our next special award organization is the National Security Agency Research Directorate. Presenting the awards, we are pleased to be joined by NSA mathematics researcher Dr. William Christian and NSA cybersecurity researcher Dr. Adam Taggart.
The winner of a third place Mathematics Award of $700 is, in the category of Mathematics, from Plano, Texas, Merrill Tsang. The winner of a second place mathematics award of $1,000 is, in the category of mathematics, from Allen Park, Michigan, Donald Liveoak. The winner of a first place mathematics award of $1,500 is, in the category of mathematics, from Louisville, Colorado, Morgan Hollian. The winner of a first place material science award of $1,000 is, in the category of environmental engineering, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Caitlin Turaville and Lauren Turaville. The winners of a third place cybersecurity award of $500 are, in the category of embedded systems, from San Diego, California, Peter Radek. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Scarsdale, New York, Anisha Masti. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Indian Springs, Alabama, Catherine Kung. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from San Jose, California, Andy Fung. The winners of a second place cybersecurity award of $1,500 are, in the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Gilbert, Arizona, Joshua Shunk. In the category of system software, from Boise, Idaho, James Liu and Luke Boosfield. The winner of a first place cybersecurity award of $1,500 is, in the category of system software, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Landon Coloresi. The winner of a third place Principles of Security and Privacy award of $500 is, in the category of mathematics, from Amasya Turkey Yavuz Yurduseven. The winner of a second place Principles of Security and Privacy award of $1,500 is, in the category of system software, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Arvind Sechan. The winner of a first place Principles of Security and Privacy award of $3,000 is, in the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Plano, Texas, Harshal Baratia.
The National Security Agency's Research Directorate recognizes exceptional research that demonstrates world-class skills in mathematics, computer science, engineering, physics, and neuroscience.
Our thanks to the NSA for recognizing these exceptional ISEF students. The National Taiwan Science Education Center is presenting the next award. On their behalf, please welcome Professor in the Physics Department of National Central University, Dr. Wen Xian Li.
The winners of a trip to participate in the Taiwan International Science Fair are, in the category of biomedical engineering, from Hubertus, Wisconsin, Yang Kaluvilla. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Orlando, Florida, Tiffany Gay.
National Taiwan Science Education Center is devoted to science education in Taiwan, and its contribution is highly respected. The Taiwan International Science Fair Special Award recognizes projects with the best creativity and scientific applications.
Congratulations! Next, we are pleased to present the special awards from NC State College of Engineering. Let's announce the awards.
The winners of a scholarship to attend NC State Engineering Summer Camp are, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Manassas, Virginia, Rainier Latif. In the category of Behavioral and Social Sciences, from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, Megan Berger. In the category of Cellular and Molecular Biology, from Conyers, Georgia, Kayla Holland. In the category of Embedded Systems, from Fayetteville, Georgia, Jesna Thomas and Nathalie Rangel Gonzalez.
Award winners will take part in a week-long NC State Engineering Summer Camp, completing hands-on engineering challenges based on actual research. Along with other aspiring engineers, students will execute the design cycle, explore solutions, and share their achievements.
Our thanks to NC State College of Engineering. The Office of Naval Research, on behalf of the United States Navy and Marine Corps, is presenting our next special award. Let's welcome Ashley D. Mitchell on their behalf.
The winners of the Chief of Naval Research Scholarship Award of $15,000 are, in the category of Computational Biology and Bioinformatics, from Denton, Texas, Shreya Amal Apuraku. In the category of Embedded Systems, from Madison, Alabama, Ashwin Prabhakar. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Jacksonville, Florida, Claire Huang. In the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Fort Pierce, Florida, Robert Sansone. In the category of Engineering Technology, Statics and Dynamics, from Fayetteville, Georgia, Hayden Schaffer.
Greetings from our wonderful Navy and the Chief of Naval Research. It has been a great pleasure to share this week with so many talented and capable students who have very much impressed the Navy judging team. The Navy is pleased to support Regeneron ISEF with this significant scholarship award. All of you are urged to pursue your interest in science and technology or other academic specialty and do well.
Congratulations, and thanks to the ONR for offering these scholarship awards. Now, we are pleased to present the Oracle Academy Special Awards. Let's find out who the winners are.
For outstanding projects in the System Software category, a $5,000 award is presented to, in the category of System Software, from Kailua, Hawaii, Rowan Wainscoat. In the category of system software, from Dublin, Ireland, Andre Florian. In the category of system software, from Rolling Hills Estate, California, William Huang. In the category of system software, from Campinas, Brazil, Nicia Caico Cavajo. In the category of system software, from Cary, North Carolina, J. Limbauta. In the category of system software, from Mesa, Arizona, Elliot Kruslinski.
Oracle Academy advances computing education around the world to increase knowledge, innovation, skills development, and diversity in technology. They recognize 6 outstanding systems software projects.
Thank you, Oracle Academy, and congratulations to our winners. The Patent and Trademark Office Society is our next special award organization. Let's find out who the winners are now.
The winners of the second award of $500 are, in the category of chemistry, from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Maria Al-Gamdi. In the category of chemistry, from Oviedo, Florida, Kira Henrik. In the category of embedded systems, from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, Shrek Srivastava. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Auburn, Alabama, Naeem Majuri. In the category of energy, sustainable materials and design, from Huancayo, Peru, Cherico Gomez Quilca. In the category of engineering technology, statics and dynamics, from Township of Washington, New Jersey, Nathaniel Gunawam. In the category of physics and astronomy, from Redmond, Washington, Harish Krishnakumar. In the category of robotics and intelligent machines, from Martinsburg, West Virginia, Sydney Bostic. In the category of system software, from Rolling Hills Estates, California, William Huang. The winner of a top award of $1,000, an American flag, and a framed copy of the first patent granted in the United States of America is, in the category of physics and astronomy, from Hillsboro, Oregon, Alexander Plekhanov.
The Patent and Trademark Office Society seeks to award ISEF projects that are highly innovative and have the potential to be developed into new and useful products to benefit the public as a whole.
Continued thanks to the Patent and Trademark Office Society for their support. The Potemkin Prize is pleased to join ISEF in recognizing outstanding students. Let's learn more about the award.
The winner of a first award of $5,000 is, in the category of biomedical and health sciences, from Mexico City, Mexico, Andres Muendano Sosa.
Potemkin Prize recognizes achievements of scientific researchers who do innovative and groundbreaking work to push forward the study of brain degenerative diseases. The Potemkin Prize for students is presented to outstanding ISEF finalists and aims to support the education of young researchers with curious minds and a desire to make important discoveries that will benefit humanity for years to come.
Congratulations to the winner of the Potemkin Prize for Students. Now, we welcome RICO USA Incorporated as our next presenting organization. On their behalf, welcome Vice President of Human Resources Field Operations, Michael Jones.
The winner of the RICO Sustainable Development Award of $10,000 is, in the category of Environmental Engineering, from Rockville, Maryland, Muhil Tendral.
RICO empowers digital workspaces by solving problems with technology, processes, and people that can help simplify complexity and uncover hidden opportunities. As a proud partner of Regeneron ISEF, we are honored to present this award, which is given to the project whose principles and technical innovations offer the greatest potential for increasing our ability to grow environmentally friendly and socially responsible businesses.
Congratulations! Tonight, we're pleased to welcome SAE International to ISEF as our next Special Awards organization. Let's find out who our winners are.
The SAE Best Projects Award of $2,000 are presented to, in the category of Engineering, Technology, Statics, and Dynamics, from Fort Pierce, Florida, Robert Sanson. In the category of Engineering, Technology, Statics, and Dynamics, from Alexandria, Virginia, Irfan Nafi and Eugene Choi and Rahul Kondeka. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Shanghai, China, Richard Hugh.
SAE International comprises of over 128,000 engineers and experts in the aerospace, automotive, and commercial vehicle industries and focuses on lifelong learning and consensus standards development.
Thanks to SAE International for their support of ISEF students. Now, on behalf of the Shanghai Youth Science Education Society, we are pleased to announce the winners of the following awards.
The Science Seed Award of $1,000 is presented to, in the category of Biomedical Engineering, from Portland, Oregon, Ishan Aluwalia. In the category of Physics and Astronomy, from Hackensack, New Jersey, Michael Kasperczak and Elaz Israeli Miller. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Chisinau, Republic of Moldova, Cosmin Chioba and Andrei Kopacki. In the category of System Software, from Rolling Hills State, California, William Huang. In the category of Translational Medical Science, from Delhi, India and New Delhi, India, Chasai Kotari and Ashai Srivastava.
Shanghai Youth Science Education Society, committed to popularizing science and technology to young people, presents Science Beat Awards to recognize outstanding projects in all disciplines.
Congratulations to the Science Feed Award winners. Now we welcome Sigma Xi, the Scientific Research Honor Society, as our next presenting organization. We are pleased to be joined by Sigma Xi's Manager of Programs, Dr. Janelle Simmons, and Director of Programs, Tamara Poles.
In the life science disciplines, the winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of biomedical engineering, from Sugar Land, Texas, Madison Burke and Anushka Agarwal. In the life science disciplines, the winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of plant sciences, from Georgetown, Malaysia, Yan Yi Chong and Yi Fan Li and San Hong Chin. In the life science disciplines, the winner of a first award of $1,500 is, in the category of earth and environmental sciences, from Lat Lung Kai, Thailand, Jirapon Sengnong Bam and Tikipong Lamdati. In the physical science disciplines, the winner of a third award of $500 is, in the category of environmental engineering, from San Antonio, Texas, Mihike Eraten and Satina Trevino. In the physical science disciplines, the winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of physics and astronomy, from Emmendingen, Germany, Leonard Muntenbach and Leo Nett. In the physical science disciplines, the winner of a first award of $1,500 is, in the category of material science, from Karachi, Pakistan, Yeda Nikusum Bukhari and Tariel Kulsum.
As the International Honor Society of Science and Engineering, Sigma Xi is pleased to recognize presentations that are the best examples of team science and cross-disciplinary research.
Thanks to Sigma Xi, the Scientific Research Honor Society. The U.S. Agency for International Development is presenting the next series of special awards. Let's learn more about them now.
In the USAID Science for Development category of Agriculture and Food Security, the third award of $2,000 goes to, in the category of Plant Sciences, from Brooklyn, New York, Ava Chang. The second award of $3,000 goes to, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Austin, Texas, Nathan Elias. The first award of $5,000 goes to, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, Maydi Achua. In the USAID Science for Development category of Climate and Environmental Protection, The third award of $2,000 goes to, in the category of Material Science, from Mountain House, California, Jacqueline Prawira. The second award of $3,000 goes to, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Bangalore, India, Chinmayi Ramusubramanian. The first award of $5,000 goes to, in the category of Environmental Engineering, from Harare, Zimbabwe, Niratso Mutiki, and Omar Chinyanga and Stanley Matsilie. In the USAID Science for Development category of Global Health, the third award of $2,000 goes to, in the category of Translational Medical Science, from Overland Park, Kansas, Maggie Sang. The second award of $3,000 goes to, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Toledo, Brazil, João Pedro Silvestre Amani. The first award of $5,000 goes to, in the category of Biomedical and Health Sciences, from Nakhon Pathom, Thailand, Kulpach Chananam and Pakita Priyangasamy and Kunat Kongtong. In the USAID Science for Development category of Working in Crisis and Conflict, the third award of $2,000 goes to, in the category of System Software, from Lao Chai, Vietnam, Phong Tran and Chi Tran. The second award of $3,000 goes to, in the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Pinecrest, Florida, Sunny Yu. The first award of $5,000 goes to, in the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Lawrenceville, Georgia, Matthew Kim.
The USAID Science for Development Award is presented to students whose innovative projects in science and technology advance our ability to meet current and future global development challenges.
We are grateful to USAID for their support of ISEF and science education. Our next presenting organization is the United States Environmental Protection Agency, another longtime ISEF supporter. Here to recognize tonight's winners, welcome Social Media Lead and STEM Engagement Coordinator for the EPA's Office of Research and Development, Melissa Ann Lee Mills.
The Patrick Hurd Sustainability Award is a trip to the EPA's National Sustainable Design Expo, and the winners are, in the category of Environmental Engineering, from Pelham, New York, Olivia Pollock. In the category of Material Science, from Mountain House, California, Jacqueline Prawira.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's world-renowned scientists and engineers work to protect human health and the environment. The EPA Patrick H. Hurd Award recognizes environmental sustainability.
Congratulations to the winner and thanks to the EPA. Now, the University of Arizona is here to present scholarship awards. Please welcome Director of the University of Arizona Star Labs, Margaret Wilk.
The winners of a renewal tuition scholarship are, in the category of Animal Sciences, from Bangalore, India, Chinmayi Rama Subramanian. In the category of Animal Sciences, from Monte Vista, Colorado, Marissa Martinez. In the category of Animal Sciences, from Wilmington, North Carolina, Reagan Williams. In the category of Biomedical and Health Sciences, from Salt Lake City, Utah, Megan Tandar. In the category of Biomedical and Health Sciences, from Owyhee, Nevada, Shivavi Melendez. In the category of Chemistry, from Yuma, Arizona, Savannah Botello. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Tucson, Arizona, Nathaniel Vanderloo and Lily Wood. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Sunnyside, Washington, Ruth Wise Maldonado. In the category of Earth and Environmental Sciences, from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Eliano Juarez. In the category of Energy, Sustainable Materials and Design, from Yuma, Arizona, Christopher Miranda. In the category of Environmental Engineering, from Giza, Egypt, Hager Hassan. In the category of Mathematics, from Sofia, Bulgaria, Ilyas Noman. In the category of Material Science, from Yuma, Arizona, Juliano Serna Ortiz. In the category of Microbiology, from Blaine, Minnesota, Elizabeth Levenstein. In the category of Microbiology, from Yuma, Arizona, Ashley Valencia. In the category of Microbiology, from Tampa, Florida, Shloka Patel. In the category of Microbiology, from Kenmore, Washington, Pinyu Lau. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Petaling Jaya, Malaysia, Sam Feng Yong and Cheng Chi Yo. In the category of Robotics and Intelligent Machines, from Montezuma, New Mexico, Dajun Chuan. In the category of System Software, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Arun Morty. In the category of Translational Medical Science, from Zagazig, Egypt, Sabnu and Samanu. In the category of Translational Medical Science, from Chandler, Arizona, Alexis Lee.
The University of Arizona, a premier top 20 public research institution in Tucson, Arizona, is proud to present scholarships to outstanding awardees who have demonstrated robust research for the greater good of society.
tremendous thanks to U of A for honoring ISEF finalists with these awards. Our next special award this evening comes from YM American Academy. Here to present the awards, welcome Dr. Jizing Timothy Yang, President of YM American Academy.
The winners of a third award of $500 are, in the category of chemistry, from Denton, Texas, Carly Young. In the category of chemistry, from Chongqing, China, Guo Changlu. The winner of a second award of $1,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from New Delhi, India, Debaj Gupta. The winner of a first award of $3,000 is, in the category of chemistry, from Chesterland, Ohio, Ryan McGinnis.
YM American Academy is pleased to award the projects that display outstanding creativity and ingenuity in science and engineering, focusing on all areas in chemistry sciences.
Congratulations, everyone, and thank you, YMAA. Now, I am honored to tell you about the final award for the special awards ceremony. Wolfram Research is pleased to support Regeneron ISEF by providing all finalists and observers with a complimentary year of Wolfram 1 and Wolfram Alpha Pro. Turn your ideas into reality using the same tools utilized by top research and development organizations worldwide. Wolfram Research hopes these students will make possible what today seems implausible, and that their education and growth inspires those yet to come to also embrace the sciences. Our thanks to Wolfram Research for presenting this award. A big thank you to each of today's special award organizations and everyone that makes these awards possible. Congratulations again to tonight's winners and all of this year's Regeneron ISEF finalists. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning for the Grand Award ceremony beginning at 9 a.m. Good night and good luck!